quite low, and this turtle up. They're going to go in positioning. They know they have a bit of a health advantage anyway, so JP's giving the information. They'll just blitz the turtle.
Yep. They'll even use a Black Dragon form here. Onto the top side. Petrify going to be locking in. Now, look at the tech charge as well. Web able to stay alive with the vengeance, but that's going to be Edward jumping in again as Demon Kite comes around with the shield unity.
Which means Liquid will change it. Are they going to just rush it again?
I think they are, man.
Look at the zoning coming down from Sanford over on Demon Kite. He catches no. Electrifying Beast coming down. Demon Kite wins out the retry battles. JP caught in the back. Sanji here as well, trying to cut away, but it's going to be Domeng who slices him up. Still Oheb doing a lot of damage with the Purify as well. Sanford doing the same thing now as Light comes back with the Immortality, goes over to Jikundo and will be able to find Oheb, but he's still cutting away. He
down.
But Edward goes through them all. Sanford win a crown with the Inferno Pursuit now against everybody. Oh, Sanford! How did he do that? He stayed alive for so long. 18 seconds though on Carl. I think it's over.
It. I think Aurora can end it here. They're going to take the mid turret. Do they have enough clear?
That's it!
One cannon minion, Aurora turned the tides with one team fight, and finally, they sent TL down to the lower brackets.
She loves it. I mean, listen, he's our whoa.
He tried to go for the hook before. He pops into King's Calling just to dash out. Light goes over the way of the dragon, but it's actually kind of off, and now it's Nino in the back line.
Up the top side, Nino able to push him away, and now they're going to move on to the turtle.
Yazuki holding onto it. The Phantom Steed already used up now. Alec going to the back line. That's Edward with a jump in. Live with the Jikundo as well. Yazuki's down.
Demon Kite able to take one down. Turtle still up.
Demon Kite picking it up. Now it's going to be all in now with the Violet Requiem, but Demon Kite takes him out. Farm it up. He should be going the way of the dragon now as Tailman continues to chase in the back, and that's going to be the Violet Requiem. Use Edward. Go through him.
Dazuke tries to do something, but it's just not enough.
The Mountain Shotgun catches Nino. Keeps calling. They all fall under it, but there's not enough damage. Take him down. RP with a 3-man hook, but it's Edward who goes through them all.
They tried valiantly, but it just wasn't enough. Aurora Gaming with the full team white.
Agent Zero, Mr. Consistent, just swinging that sword. It's movement. He tried to go for the King's Calling. His leg goes in for the Jikundo. He thought he had Flicker, but it's a miscalculation. And now with no big ultimate, they have to give it away. Ollie with spatial migration, able to find Yue in the backline. As Nino walks it forward and actually gets Demon Kite down.
Kazuke steals the Lord.
And now it's an all-out fight as Izuki still on the horse going in. Ijume! Go over the damage now. It's a pumping forward. Light loses the Immortality. Ijume in the back line over on Yue, cutting him down.
The bait was in. Ijume with a double kill, making a triple.
And now it's just Agent Zero. Ijume goes in again as the Famous Fighter coming in against 4 members. What can he do? Edward with the jump. Ijume with the nature. And now it's the sun coming in as Edward tries his best to stay alive. But Ijume gets the shutdown. Too much. But trust me, those structures will be going in all alone. That's 1v3. Now Edward walking in. Wait, the dragon again. Locking RP down with a Mountain Shocker as well. Edward picking up the kill. Now he goes through them with Domeng Kite. Alec on the back foot. Edward!
Ijume continues to get free shots though. Edward slicing through them.
Can they get to Ijume?
They have the RWM. They have big play potential here, but they're just not able to make it all work.
Let's see. Lord, already taking half HP now. RP walking up, pops into BMI as Edward jumps into the Famous Spider. That's where he sends him with the Blinker into the back line. It finds Ijume. He pops into RWM, but it's a bit too late.
And Yakuze is trying to do something, but he's just not able to output the damage.
Traceless is out to safety. Nino still caught in the midst of it all, doing more damage over on Demon Kevin. RP goes in now on Yue, and it takes him down. Airstrike instant. Crimson Beacon. Ijume will not allow himself to get poked, but then he walks back in range to get poked. Shadowstab Beacon down as Nino's going to be fully stunned up, and he can't use the second part of it. Izuki coming in with the cables, doing a lot of damage over, and he gets locked down. He gets Demon Kite, but he falls, and Edward
gets the double, looking for a triple.
We gotta go back here.
Yeah, the way the dragon there was used up. Now good stun from Edward. Final slash as well. The turtle was already taken. Now Edward jumping with vengeance again as a Valkyrie Descent will deal a lot of damage with Crab as well now. Tsunami's time coming down. Sky taken low. He gets the kill.
Yue's gone. Seki's is next.
That was a bit too close for comfort though now. Phantom Steed. Cram gonna be walking up as well. Edward able to space away. Can he get away? Sky is just going for it, and Cram, popping a recalls as well.
Cram's like, you see that? Offensiveness for Humes where he doesn't get blown up off a kick. pick. Oh, Demon Kite jumping in.
Great Shun Pu to cancel the shield unity, and now they're all in with Cram jumping with Raven Spider. But look at the Tsunami Stop catching Skies in the back, but he's able to dish out a bit more damage in the end.
Oh, they're gonna chase down in the jungle. Does Demon Kite decide to go? They're gonna re-engage.
Cram able to flicker out. Innocent jumping away, able to get the knock-up down as Domain goes in with the Blazing Dew and a double for Yue. Now it's Yume's caught in the bad spot. Yue actually dies. Aurora are also low. Cram and Stormy able to clear out the waves.
They can clear out the waves. I mean, even with...
Oi.
Oh, Cram jumping in. Final Slash gonna be used. Edward just keeping things here. This is too risky, man. They're so low health for Light and Demon Kite. What do they want to do here? They're going to heal back up with a Surge of Life. They're going to try to push it in.
I think that was a mistake. Now Cram doesn't have to bring a Spider. He's trying to hold out the waves. Tsunami's time to take him away from the waves. That's a Final Slash to cancel the airstrike. Stormy is trying to defend, but it won't happen. There's too many waves in the base. Aurora Gaming Philippines.
Out here, half health right now for this Lord.
Stormy is still in the mid lane though. He's trying to deal with the wave in the bottom lane, but I feel like that wave is going to push back anyways.
What's he going to do here?
Right, so yeah, he ends up just having to rotate, but he's going to be late. Gives with the wave of the dragon, locking him down. Skies goes in, but Petrify locks him out and one! Steals the Lord! And he goes on Skies now. He's able to get the Rose Gold in time, but Edward wants the 1v1 and Skies? Traceless isn't forward. Yu is going to go for the chase and Skies. He's trapped all alone against 3. It'll be Edward who walks up and he gets the kill onto Skies.
For Dome and Kite right now.
Yeah, those bullets are not going to run out, man.
Whoa.
Oh my god, he gets away the dragon! Straight into the mountain chugger, Skies! What a timing by Skies!
Dome and Kite is gone and the fight still breaks out. Stormy falls too.
Innocent still able to survive right now. Yue goes in and it's going to be Demon Kite going up over on Yums, going for the stab, and Yums will fall to Demon Kite!
And they're still going. Cram separated from the team on the run, and Aurora's going to hunt him down.
Cram, can he run? He takes a turret shot. Yue is getting him down, and it will be a slow, painful death.
If it's not Demon Kite securing the objectives, it's Edward crashing on, forcing battle spells down. Light on this side of the map. Behind enemy lines, there's Demon Kite.
Finds Innocent, Purify out there. Fear the Phoenix coming down, but Doming gets the turret. Now Cram looking for the trade, pops in the current call. Edward in the midst of it all. Now 2-match done by Edward. Sky still able to escape with the help of the Yums. Demon Kite goes in with the headbutts.
Oh, Sakai's is gone. This is all on the side of the jungle of SRG. Lord again, look at Light's positioning. What are they going to do? Traction pulls thrown out.
Wait, Cram already used the current call. It's on Yue. Light has a very, very good flank on him. Zetian, does he spot him out? He's able to spot him out now as Edward goes in for the stun. Fear the Phoenix, locking him down. Edward losing immortality. Now Sky's going to go in as well, but he's going to be pinned down by Demon Kite. No one's there to actually dish out the damage. Skies will fall to Yue.
They take out Sakai's. They can get the Lord.
Blazing New Weapon from Innocent with the winter crown as well. Demon Kite's going to be taken very, very low, but he's able to find immortality in time. Doming in the back as well, doing it to the stop. Cram still there doing damage in his heart.
Innocent's still alive, and he gets the space, but Dome and Kite will take him out.
He got cooked by the Chrono Dash. Doming has all the shields in the world. Now it's Yums who falls. Cram has immortality. He's going to fall as well. Involved Lord in the mid lane as Cram dishes out damage to Light, but he's going to be gunned down by Yue.
And that's going to be it as the Lord makes its way down the mid with Aurora Gaming.
The stage that once haunted them now rises for them. The Northern Lights do not fade.
Now we're jumping over Turtle 1.
Nino in the back going in for Yue. Suzuki's going to be taken very low by Edward. He's going to go for the stun. Glorious Pathway coming down as the turtle was already secured by Demon Kite, but now it's going to be Nino all alone. Crimson Beacon and Lantern Flare picking him up. He's trying to go for a pursuit dark wave by Nino. Jumps over on Edward. Gets another proc, but will be slain by Edward.
Alec has to get out of here with a Tsunami Slam, looking for the escape.
Alec cannot escape. There was a lantern on him and a big horse. Or is holding the turret for the Lord.
Dance has begun. Alter Ego making their move to conceal from Alec.
Nino walking up, and Edward doing the same thing now with the help of Glorious Pathways. The Tsunami Slam is able to lock Edward down, but now look at the damage on Ijubes. Edward in the back with Light.
And now Yasuke goes down as well. Alec all on his own.
Nino jumping to the back line now, trying to go for the infinite pursuit, but again it's going to be Doming, Kai, and Yue going for the damage. Doming doing enough to take Nino down with the help of Yue.
Not only are they winning head-on initiations, but they're able to find resources to take away from Yasuke. Light counter the initiate.
Yep. Now it's going to be the disengage from Nino. He goes for the Dark Wave, landing it onto, but now Edward forcing the fight. That's good. Tsunami's down to cancel out the last portion of the Raging Slash. Big pong from Demon Kite, and Edward cuts him down again. He's on a killing spree.
Yasuke still in the jungle, gonna try to lock on.
That ain't it. He got taunted by the Demon, and Doming takes him down. down. Rigo move. Whenever the enemy gets a Lord, they go to look for the pickup, but can they take Edward down? Tsunami Slam coming down with the burst damage of Ijume, and Edward will have the immortality, actually. I think that's enough to get him out, and Edward does survive, and now he goes back in with a helmet Demon Kite. Meanwhile, out of the back line with Yue, jumping in as Dominic goes for the base, but is on force already. Yasuke getting rid of Yue, but Dominic has to be all over the way. Inoue comes in from RP!
Nino also trying to block it off as Yasuke works on the Lord.
Nino's all alone, now against 4. He's jumping ready for a pursuit. He's so tanky, but again, he's constantly jumping in as RP does a lot of damage. Dark Wave coming in from Nino, but Dominic takes him down.
The minions are cleared, but one more wave against the base.
They're gonna go straight for it. No nonsense. Aurora take game 1.
Massive presence from ALFII here. Aurora Gaming wanna contest.
Edward jumping in. Hijime no flicker. Gonna be brought back into the better airstrike. Now Hijime taking very low. Plays a new way from Domain.
And back to the Lord. Edward does find the kill, but Demon Kite finds Nino.
It's an all-out win for Aurora Gaming Philippines. Yue trying to go for stun onto ALFII now. 3-0, and even a turtle taken by Aurora.
When the hero was big, this was still one of the major problems. Is there's too many dudes in there. And look at this major cut.
Oh, Dragon. Good sidestep by Demon. Kind of ganking the bottom lane. Nino going to be dove on now as they turret juggle, and Edward takes to the skies to pick up a killing spree.
In the items, we'll check in just a bit.
Correct.
The final turtle will be spawning about 50 seconds. Big fight starts.
All in, you blink and you miss it. ALFII disintegrated. Now they're just trying to go for the defense. Petrify onto Wars. Domain. Nino going at it over. Gets the knock up as well. Nino in the back now doing more damage as Demon Guy goes in with a steed and runs through Nino.
Stairs for a turtle. The math doesn't check out. Edward spots Hijime here. Goes into thunder form.
Jose in onto Hijime. Forcing a flicker. Edward with a flicker himself. Now ALFII trying to go for the damage, but it's Yue with the shot. ALFII getting barriered away now. Low gets smacked by Light.
Completely out of this, but if it continues on this track, it's gonna be tough for them.
Whoa! Hijime back, feathered airstrike. So much thrown at Hijime, and he can't handle it. Neither can Nino. He has to use the Black Dragon form defensively.
This was the MO for SRG last night. This time, a Lord for free going over to Aurora.
You know, looking at the back at the draft. Oh, that was okay.
No blade surge.
Oh!
Jumps in and kills him.
Mirko, Trex, I've never seen Edward this driven. He plays the same game as he did with the Lapu Lapu.
Oh, like-
6-1 and 4.
Oh, wait.
He found the angle.
This is nasty.
But you know how
Right! The tech charge out Edward with the pullback on ALFII, and he gets the killing spree, but Edward gets shut down. You were able to stand over, stun over on Hijime.
Marshall to Farak.
And
And there's the Farsa starting it up. Phantom Steed from Demon Kite. Turn in mid, about to go down.
Edward, oh my god, Light jumps in again! Tech charge! Now Hijime taking low, they're still able to go for it. Nino with the Furious down the Petrify, but he won't be able to lock them down for long. A Cannon in the mid lane as Edward dives in with a bit of crowd. Yasuke clears out the Cannon, but they have another wave.
ALFII with a couple of free shots and down. Not yet. Edward able to just get away again.
He's taken down! Hijime able to get a shutdown. Demon Kite on the horse again. Jumps on Yasuke. Bang! Hijime gets away with the Crimson Beacon. Doming's on the base. They can't just end it right here as Nino jumps in, but Yue!
ALFII keeps on kiting back and forth. He's able to push him away with a couple more shots.
They gotta go back to back. It can't just be Nino, because Nino, he can bait out the Purify, but then what, right? You need someone else to follow up on the Purify that's used.
I hate this. This is rough. Right now. Oh,
Pops in the Crimson Beacon, it's now or never now. Light jumps in the backline, won't be able to find anything now. Azada goes for the Raven's Dragon, he says Suki is able to go for the laser, and now Edward!
ALFII taken out along with Yasuke. Wait, yes.
He gets stomped to the ground, curb stomp, that's Yue. In a 1v1 against Nino, as Doming goes for the BMI! Doming! Guns Hijime down! Now with the base next to the chopping block!
With the Sky Piercer at 3-0 and 1. Who even if Alter Ego Sport.
Oh! He gets a steal, but he gets kicked back into Dominkai. Now final slash from Edward! Hijime low, it's an all into the backline as Nino gets caught offensive at all, tries to deal some damage again. A big bong that doesn't land, but Demon Kai still gets to kill Doming. Will try his best to get another Porta Trio completely left. He was part of that roster too, and now, Edward just flickers out once. Nino still goes for the Brave Spider. The 1v1 will not happen. Edward's gonna try to cancel out the recalls. ALFII just gonna go for the turret up top, and they're still cutting the waves as the base. He's gonna be targeted out by Aurora.
But there's a Lord at your base right now. And Alec is all alone. They're trying to get back.
is already there. Yasuke doesn't have the steed. Lord already at the base right now. As Alex has been caught on the Juju. No! Domenkai got them down! And it's you way to throw him back! The base wide open! Aurora Gaming Philippines!
Against Domenkai, he struggles with.
Yep. Jumping down to Edward and pursued constantly now onto him. River Spider already used up by Edward. Like to be picked up now by Alec and by Hijume, but it's gonna be the flicker around us. Doming rotates to the gold lane. It's Nino caught in the midst of it all still. Near the Phoenix and Edward goes through it with Yue.
Is on your side.
Oh, light. Oh, he's trying to bait out the flicker. Phantom Steed now comes through. Doming from the side, goes over to Zaman for Tsunami sign coming down, but it's only on towards that ball for the Phoenix.
Everyone's able to get away there.
Edward!
Oh, still in the backside. Edward jumps in.
Let's get the stun. Now gets stunned. Edward! What the hell? Jumps in under the turret and takes 2 down. 3 years ago in this very arena, it was Sanford making that kind of play under tier 1. Edward does it under base turret.
Aurora Gaming looking to break into the base. Holy Shield up top popped. Down goes the Lord. Alter Ego keep their inhibitors, but lose everything else.
Alter Ego wants to stand a chance here. They need to stay put, stay split up.
Reyes Sandstorm through the Phoenix. ALFII taken down by Demon Kite. Tsunami Slam desperate from Alec. Edward jumps back away with the Raven Spider, and now Hijume is shining the light on them.
Yasuke taking a lot of damage as well. It goes down.
Alec standing tall, gonna be taken very low. Domeng takes him down. Another mini wave coming in up top. Hijume is the only one left. He goes in against 4. And now it's Edward who walks up, throws the sword. Domeng gets a double. They've wiped Alter Ego out.
Nino coming up. ALFII as well.
Nino, can he do it? He goes for it again. They go for the clear. Domeng's on the base. Some Monforce coming in. And it is all over.